Your doctor probably never told you this, but taking a flight after 65 could be silently damaging your heart, your circulation, and even your brain. Meanwhile, train travel might actually be protecting your health in ways that could add years to your life. Today, we are examining 10 medical reasons why train travel becomes the safer choice as we age. From blood clot prevention to stress reduction, the science behind this might completely change how you plan your next vacation. I have spent the last 8 years researching travel safety for older adults, interviewing cardiologists, geriatricians, and reviewing medical studies from major universities. What I discovered about altitude, cabin pressure, and age-related health risks will surprise you. 1. Blood clot prevention during long-distance travel. The risk of developing deep vein thrombosis increases dramatically with age, and airplane cabins create the perfect storm for blood clots. At 35,000 feet, cabin pressure drops to levels equivalent to being at 8,000 feet altitude, which forces your heart to work harder and thickens your blood. On trains, you can walk freely through multiple cars, visit the dining car, or simply stand and stretch whenever you feel the need. Flight attendants discourage movement during most of the flight for safety reasons, but train conductors actually encourage passengers to move around. A recent study from the European Journal of Vascular Medicine found that passengers over 60 who took flights longer than 4 hours had a 40% higher risk of developing blood clots compared to those who traveled the same distance by train. The constant movement available on trains keeps your circulation active and dramatically reduces clot formation risk. 2. Altitude effects on heart and blood pressure. Commercial aircraft cabins are pressurized to simulate altitudes between 6,000 and 8,000 feet, which might not sound dangerous, but it places significant stress on aging cardiovascular systems. At these altitudes, oxygen levels drop by approximately 15 to 20%, forcing your heart to pump harder to deliver oxygen throughout your body. For people over 65, this additional cardiac workload can trigger arrhythmias, chest pain, or even heart attacks in those with existing coronary conditions. Trains operate at ground level, maintaining normal atmospheric pressure and oxygen levels throughout your journey. Cardiologists consistently recommend ground-level travel for patients with heart conditions, high blood pressure, or those recovering from cardiac procedures. The American Heart Association specifically warns that altitude exposure can worsen existing heart conditions and recommends avoiding unnecessary altitude exposure for seniors with cardiovascular risk factors. 3. Dehydration and cabin air quality issues. Airplane cabins maintain humidity levels between 10 and 20%, which is drier than most deserts, and can cause severe dehydration within hours. This ultra-low humidity environment forces your body to lose moisture through breathing and skin evaporation at rates 3 times faster than normal. Dehydration becomes particularly dangerous for seniors because aging kidneys are less efficient at conserving water, and many older adults take medications that increase dehydration risk. Train cars maintain normal humidity levels between 40 and 60%, similar to comfortable indoor environments. The constant air circulation on trains brings in fresh outside air regularly, while airplane air is recycled through high-efficiency particulate air filters but still contains particles and potential pathogens from other passengers. Train windows can be opened in many cars, providing genuine fresh air circulation that airplanes simply cannot offer during flight. 4. Stress response and cortisol production. The physical stress of air travel triggers a cascade of hormonal responses that can be particularly harmful to aging bodies. Airport security procedures, flight delays, turbulence, and the general chaos of air travel cause cortisol levels to spike dramatically. Chronically elevated cortisol weakens immune function, increases blood sugar, raises blood pressure, and interferes with sleep patterns for days after travel. Train stations are generally calmer environments with less invasive security procedures and more predictable schedules. The gentle rhythmic motion of trains actually has a soothing effect that can lower stress hormones rather than elevate them. A Stanford University study tracked cortisol levels in travelers over 60 and found that those who traveled by train had cortisol levels 30% lower than those who flew the same distances. The reduced stress response from train travel means better sleep, stronger immune function, and less disruption to existing health conditions. 5. Medication management and time zone disruption. Air travel across multiple time zones wreaks havoc on medication schedules, which can be life-threatening for seniors taking critical medications like blood thinners, heart medications, or insulin. Jet lag disrupts circadian rhythms for weeks, affecting everything from sleep cycles to digestion and immune function. Older adults require longer recovery periods from jet lag, sometimes taking up to 2 weeks to fully adjust to new time zones. Train travel allows you to gradually adjust to time changes as you move across regions, preventing the sudden shock to your biological systems. You can maintain normal meal times and medication schedules throughout your journey. Many seniors take multiple medications that must be timed precisely, and the consistency of train travel eliminates the confusion and potential dangers of trying to adjust medication timing for rapid time zone changes. Sleep disruption from jet lag also increases fall risk and cognitive impairment in older adults. 6. Emergency medical access and response times. When medical emergencies occur at 35,000 feet, your options are extremely limited. Aircraft carry basic medical supplies and may have a doctor among passengers, but serious conditions require immediate landing at the nearest airport, which could be hours away. Train medical emergencies can be handled much more effectively because trains can stop at any station within minutes to access full medical facilities. Most major train routes pass through cities with hospitals every 30 to 60 minutes, compared to flights over oceans or remote areas where diversions may take hours. Train conductors are trained in first aid and have direct radio contact with emergency services at upcoming stations. The ability to walk around on trains also means that medical issues like chest pain or breathing difficulties can be addressed immediately rather than waiting for safe aircraft maneuvering. Emergency medications can be administered more safely on trains because there are no altitude or pressure concerns that might interfere with drug effectiveness. 7. Inner ear and balance problems. From pressure changes, rapid altitude changes during takeoff and landing create significant pressure changes in your inner ear, which can cause lasting balance problems, dizziness, and disorientation. These effects are magnified in older adults because aging inner ear structures are less adaptable to pressure changes. Some seniors experience balance issues for days after flying, increasing their risk of falls and injuries. The gradual elevation changes of train travel allow your inner ear to adjust naturally without the shock of rapid pressure changes. Train travel also eliminates the risk of barotrauma, which is damage to ear structures from pressure changes and can cause permanent hearing loss or chronic dizziness. Many seniors already deal with balance issues from age-related changes, and adding the stress of altitude pressure changes can trigger serious falls or injuries. Trains provide stable platforms for walking with handrails and level surfaces, while airplane aisles are narrow and unstable during flight. 8. Sleep quality and circadian rhythm disruption. Quality sleep becomes increasingly important as we age, and air travel can disrupt sleep patterns for weeks after travel. The cramped seating, noise, dry air, and stress of flying make it nearly impossible to get restorative sleep during flights. Train sleeper cars offer real beds with proper mattresses, climate control, and the gentle rocking motion that naturally promotes deeper sleep. Many seniors find the rhythmic sound of trains on tracks to be soothing rather than disruptive. Sleep disruption from flying affects memory consolidation, immune function, and increases the risk of falls and accidents in older adults. Train schedules also allow for more natural sleep timing, arriving refreshed rather than exhausted and disoriented. The private compartments available on many long-distance trains provide a quiet, dark environment optimal for senior sleep needs, something impossible to achieve in airplane cabins with constant light and activity. 9. Digestive system stress and nutritional concerns. Altitude and cabin pressure changes significantly affect digestion, often causing bloating, gas, constipation, and stomach discomfort that can last for days after flying. These digestive issues are particularly problematic for seniors who may already have slower digestive systems or take medications that affect gut function. Airplane meals are highly processed, low in fiber, and often high in sodium, which can worsen digestive problems and affect blood pressure. Train dining cars offer freshly prepared meals with better nutritional value and more variety to accommodate dietary restrictions common in older adults. The ability to eat on your own schedule during train travel helps maintain regular digestive patterns, while flight meal timing is rigid and often conflicts with medication schedules. Proper hydration is easier to maintain on trains, and you can bring your own healthy snacks without security restrictions, ensuring you maintain the nutritional routine your body needs. 10. Social connection and mental health benefits. Isolation and loneliness significantly impact senior health outcomes, and train travel offers natural opportunities for social interaction that air travel completely lacks. Train lounges, dining cars, and observation decks provide comfortable spaces where passengers naturally engage in conversation and form temporary connections. The slower pace of train travel reduces anxiety and provides time for reflection and relaxation that rushed air travel prevents. Many seniors report that train travel feels more like a leisurely experience rather than an ordeal to endure. The scenic views from train windows provide mental stimulation and joy that airplane travel cannot offer. Research shows that social interaction and novel experiences are crucial for maintaining cognitive function and mental health in older adults. Train travel combines both elements naturally, while air travel tends to increase stress and isolation. The dignity and comfort of train travel help seniors maintain confidence in their ability to travel independently, supporting their overall mental health and quality of life. The travel industry is rapidly changing their policies, and medical experts are discovering new health risks almost monthly. Many airlines now require additional health clearances for passengers over 65, and some insurance companies are updating their coverage policies for senior air travelers. The information you just learned could be the difference between a safe journey and a medical emergency thousands of feet in the air. Do not wait until your next trip to make this crucial decision about your travel health. If this video just changed the way you think about travel after 65, please give it a thumbs up right now to help other seniors discover this life-saving information. Subscribe and hit the bell icon for more health-focused travel tips that could protect you and your loved ones. Drop a comment below sharing your own travel experiences or concerns. I read every single one, and your stories help other viewers feel less alone in their travel journey decisions.